Nigeria has become the latest African state to repatriate some of its citizens from South Africa following a rise in anti-migrant sentiments in the country. A flight carrying 268 Nigerians has landed in Lagos after leaving Johannesburg on Thursday morning. The passengers were part of around 1,000 people who the Nigerian consulate in South Africa says have registered to be repatriated. Ghana, Zimbabwe, and Malawi have already carried out evacuations, ahead of a 30 June deadline set by some campaigners for undocumented migrants to leave. Many people from other parts of Africa moved to South Africa around the time white minority rule ended in 1994, hoping for a better life. But with South Africa facing an unemployment rate of more than 30%, anti-migrant sentiments have risen, with protest marches being held in major cities and people facing xenophobic attacks. At the main international airport in Johannesburg, Justin, one of the Nigerian passengers, told the BBC that he had lived in South Africa since 1998. "I'm leaving because of the conditions they've given us here. They say we must leave on or before 30th June. And because of the way they are killing people, killing our brothers, so I'm not safe," Justin said. Justin told the BBC that he had already been targeted. "Recently they attacked me in a taxi. I ran away and left my things. I left my phone and everything. They call us names and say you must leave this country. When we tried to beg them, they started insulting us." Chinwe Ajuwala wearing a black face mask. BBC, "You can't even walk around freely. You'll be scared. The children are scared." Chinwe Ajuwala, hairdresser after landing in Lagos, hairdresser and mother of 3 Chinwe Ajuwala said she had experienced violence during an earlier wave of anti-migrant attacks. "I was personally attacked in my business premises, but after everything I called the police. Police helped me." She said the attack left her deeply concerned about her family's future. "You can't even walk around freely. You'll be scared. The children are scared. That's the main reason I came back, because of the children." Despite her decision to leave, she said she would miss many of the friends she had made in South Africa. "Most of them, they were crying because I was leaving. When you talk about South Africans, not all of them are xenophobic. There are people who love you deeply, genuinely." The head of Nigeria's Diaspora Commission, Abak Debiriwa, told the BBC that the country's emergency management agency would transport returnees to destinations across Nigeria's 36 states. She said they had received financial assistance of more than 100,000 naira, $73, 55 pounds, along with mobile phone credit. There have been no official figures regarding the number of deaths in South Africa caused by xenophobic violence in recent weeks. Police have said 2 Mozambican men were killed in Western Cape Province earlier this month, but have not given a motive. The Mozambican authorities said the death toll was higher, and their citizens have been killed as a result of xenophobia. "We have to prioritize South Africans. Anti-migrant movement blocks foreigners from healthcare." Some of the protesters have pointed the finger at migrants for South Africa's high unemployment rate, and putting pressure on public services like schools and hospitals. However, Nigeria's Consul General in South Africa, Ninikanwa Okiuch, told the BBC that migrants made up less than 10% of South Africa's population and could not be blamed for broken systems in education, healthcare, policing, unemployment. "They are not and cannot be the problem. So migrants are basically being scapegoated," Okiuch added. A spokesman for South Africa's border management agency told local TV station Newsroom Africa that none of the passengers on the flight had documents to live in South Africa legally. Okiuch said she did not have the figures, but delays in processing applications could lead to some people ending up as undocumented migrants. She added that the South African authorities need to do more to act against people propagating these xenophobic attacks and anti-foreigner sentiments. There are a lot of top South African politicians who have spoken up against what's happening, saying it's absolutely wrong. But down on the street we need to see arrests. We know the people in charge, they're not hiding. They've caused mayhem in people's lives, but they're walking free. Some of them are running for election, Okiuch said. South Africa is due to hold local government elections in November, with some analysts believing that migration is being turned into a major campaign issue.